Don't need to, because you probably haven't put enough on, and depending on what sort of skin you've got, they may have well absorbed it pretty much, yeah? Beautiful. And now I'm going to let you use these little phalanges here, because what we're going to do now is we're just going to do some nice circular frictions across. If I try to do this, I can't, can I? So if I do it this way, they're like little puppy dog paws or something, I don't know.
Little stumpies or some sort.
Who will be my reader today?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Accent.
So these are the circular.
Circular kneading using knuckles
Yep.
from the sternum over the pectorals, just below the clavicle. Right knuckle moves in a clockwise
Yeah,
motion
we've
and the
done
left hand moves anti-clockwise. Firm kneading, firm plucking along neck and trapezius.
Okay, so we're going to now come to the back. We're going to do some really nice kneading to the back. All right.
Okay.
Hang
Sliding.
on, wait a second. Spend a bit of time here. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so we're just going to do up the neck. All right. So I can do a bit of kneading up the neck. How does it feel? Good, good. So I can do some kneading up the neck. Alrighty. Bit of plucking. So here I'm just doing a little bit of, all right.
Yep, it's good.
Yep.
Okay, sliding finger frictions up from the base of neck to occipital ridge using firm sliding and pulling movements with finger pads. Create gentle traction with fingers under occiput. Repeat 3 to 4 times.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just going just below his shoulder itself, and I'm right beside the spinous processes. Yep. So there's a little ridge in there called the paravertebral groove. So I'm just going to slide up, and you can see she moves a little bit. Yep. How does that feel? Don't be scared of the neck. The neck is all right. You don't have to be super soft with it. It actually feels really good if you get it done properly. And what I normally do is when I get up to here, I usually put my thumbs down so I can actually just grip the occiput. All right? Yep.
Okay, sliding knuckle frictions alongside of neck. Turn head slowly sideways and support with one hand. Knuckle sliding down side of neck from occiput down and along the top of shoulder. Curl fingers under and glide back to the occiput. Repeat 3 to 4 times behind ear line.
This is where you have to use a really soft fist. You can't do a hard fist here, and again you've got this problem going on if you do try to use a full fist. So remember the soft fist we were doing the other day? So you just slide down. How's that pressure? Okay. Just pretty tight in the neck. Okay, so we're just going to go over the top of the shoulder, slide around, and just come back up. Just make it feel finished. Yep. So do that a couple of times. So my biggest problem is I want to actually do something on the neck now. So we do that 3 times, 3 or 4 times. Yep.
Would you just do one side or do both sides?
I do everything on one side and then go back to the other side. Otherwise you've got a head going like this. Yeah.
Okay. Rotate the head to the side. Circular thumb frictions from the occiput to the clavicle along the scalene muscles. Be aware of the posterior triangle. Use pressure
It's a bit
appropriately.
nasty, isn't it? Okay, don't go too crazy with your thumbs here. Like, don't go too crazy with the pressure here. But she's got a lot of. Look, you see? Can you see this? See this? Look, see when you.
Yeah.
This? So she's got there. Now that's where I'd sit on that. Normally I would just sit on that as a trigger point, but okay. So her scalene muscles go from here back to here. So they're fairly big. They get an anterior, middle and posterior scalenes, okay?
Okay, circular frictions. Rotate the head to the side and perform circular frictions along occiput side of head above ears and around ears.
Just let me go back one. You can actually do what I've just done there also with your fingers if you wanted to. So you can do fingertips. Yeah. So you can add that in as well. Depends on how much time you want to spend on someone's.
Where you stop, it actually feels like good in there.
That's
Is that
because that's where the scalenes attach, and yes, it does feel good in there. All right. But the trouble is when you're doing this, and I get down to here, you've really got to sit. See how I can just sit in through there?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now we're going to do these circular frictions around the occiput. So we're just going around. How does that feel? And this is where people often are very, very tired, is just along that occipital ridge, where the capitis, the spinalis, cervical. Yes. Very good.
Is it dangerous in there at all?
It can be if I go poking in there, but what you guys are going to be doing, no, it's not. Okay.
Okay, I would repeat 7, 8, 9 on the other side of the neck.
Okay. Now I better do the other side, otherwise she'll walk around with it on one side. Okay, so first one will be
Go back.
thumbs. Okay, so we're just going to do thumbs.
Sliding knuckles.
Oh, I beg your pardon. It's nice and floppy, which is good. Means you're relaxed.
Yeah, I feel relaxed.
Then we'll do the thumbs.
Circular thumb friction.
Okay. See, not so bad on this side. Look at that. No flicking going on at all, is there? Whereas that other side was quite top.
All my injuries seem to be on my right.
And then we're going to do some fingers. Oh, smoothie. Okay, and now we're just going to do some nice rotations underneath the occiput.
Okay, sub-occipital release. Place both hands together with client's head resting on forearms. Apply pressure upwards and inwards along the occipital ridge. Create gently traction with fingers under occiput. Hold until release is felt in the muscles.
Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm creating a little table basically for her head to sit in, and my fingers are creating, I don't know what you want to call it, just a little rest, right? How does it feel?
Good.
And what you want her, so I've got a little bit of traction on that, not a lot. What I want her to do is just really relax into it so that her head sinks down into my fingers, and you get a release that way. Okay. Okay, doing that off the back. Okay.
Okay, remove oil from neck, shoulders and chest. And then go on to the massage spot.
Oh, this will be good. Thank you. Actually, I might.
I can feel a bit of heat.
Aha.
Circulation.
Okay, so now we're going to take her hair out.
Put down the
Okay. Just put your hair.
hair.
Now, what I'm going to just do for a second, I'm just going to actually put my fingers through her hair for a minute, because at the end of it I'm going to run my hands through her hair, and I don't want to actually pull her hair.
What would I do in the case of a person with
Very
my
good.
hair?
Yeah.
What was that?
I can't do that with my hair, it will just lose.
Alright,
Oh, like, get in there, you're like,
so when we do a scalp massage, the scalp has to move. Alright, it's not just the hair on the top, like a lot of hairdressers will do. If you get a really good hairdresser like mine,
they put you to sleep.
she moves the scalp. And you should be seeing, you can see her scalp move. You should be able to feel the scalp moving. And this is really good to do on people with lots of hair or no hair. Doesn't matter if you've got no hair. What you can do, and what I tend to do, is I tend to also make the head, I move the head around so I get the whole of the scalp going. Okay, so you're not just doing just the top of the head.
He's so good.
Okay. Where'd you go, Javon? Okay.
Okay. Fingertip circular frictions along the hairline. Work from the midline to the temples using small circular movements.
Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to make little circles here along the hairline. Okay. And you can just do a couple of fingers if you want to. I tend to use probably 3. Maybe. Now to the temples.
Okay. Thumb frictions. Place your fingers along the side of the head with both thumbs together. Apply frictions progressively along the midline of the scalp.
Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to press down to the midline of the scalp, alright? Now, the thing with these thumbs, you can do them all over the scalp if you want to. You can do them upwards, or you can do them flat. Obviously, you get to a certain point, you can't do them flat. You can also use your fingers and do them this way if you want it. Okay? Just allows you to just do a bit more at a time. Okay? And you can do different lines if you want to. You can do a few lines out. Yeah? Okay?
Circular finger frictions to the forehead. Starting at the hairline, perform circular frictions in and outward circles from the hairline towards the eyebrows.
Okay, so outward circles goes anterior, superior, posterior. So you've got to do outward circles. Ready? Okay. Yep.
Okay, circular finger frictions to the temples and jawline. Work in outward circles along the side of the head, anterior, superior and posterior.
And you can go down. Now, if you've got people who've got, has anyone heard of TMJ, temporomandibular joint disorder? It's where people have clicky jaws, or their jaws sometimes they'll lock.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know someone like that.
If you do this here, and it's surprising how many people really have in the temporalis, how many, like their, feel.
They grind their teeth with
Some people who grind their teeth, absolutely, yeah. So what you want to be doing is doing a fair bit of work through this joint here. Okay, and if you want to feel it, you just have to open your mouth and close your mouth again, and you'll actually feel that joint move. Alright? Yep. So right down to the jawline.
Effleurage from bridge of nose down side of nose with slight pressure increase to the base, then under zygomatic bone to ears, repeat 3 times.
This is a zygomatic bone, and this is a zygomatic arch here. So this is a zygomatic bone here, which is basically the cheekbone. Alrighty? So we're just going to come down the side, and we're going to come across underneath. Okay? You can do that with your index fingers if you want to. This is where with the bigger hands, you've just got to be careful which ones you use, because you might end up with your fingers all over your face. You should be alright. Okay?
Okay, effleurage using thumb and fingers along lower jaw towards ear.
Okay, so we're just going to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just going to roll. Okay?
Okay, rolling between thumb and fingers along jaw towards line towards ears.
Basically what you're doing is just picking up and pinching the skin. But it can't, the skin rolls. It feels really weird, but it feels fantastic after it's done.
Okay. Thumb stroking from nose to hairline along the midline 3 to 4 times.
Okay, and then come up. Put a little bit of pressure in, not too soft. Make it nice, feel like it's really got some nice contact.
Okay, finger compressions upwards along the rim of the upper eye socket from the bridge of the nose outwards. Repeat other side.
Index finger for this one. Just come up nice and gently, and you'll find that there's a little ridge in your eye. Right? That's a spot for you if you've got a headache. Okay, and you can press up into it, and we're just going to do these little pinches here along the eyebrows.
Okay.
How's that
Finger
feel?
compressions downwards along the rim of the lower eye socket from the bridge of the nose outwards. Repeat other side.
So we're just going to do, we can do one side at a time. Yep. There we go. And we can do this. How's that feel there?
Good.
No pain.
Mm-mm.
Again, underneath, straight underneath the eye, like straight into the middle of your eye, there's actually another headache point there too. So it's nice to do that if you've got a headache. So it's underneath here and you push upwards. Yeah?
Is that normally the sinus headaches that people will have that you
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
you're doing that for?
Okay, so we're going to do
Everyone's
this
the
one.
other way.
Sorry?
Trying that.
Yeah, every time you say, oh, it's just there, everyone like, that's
Something
something
worse than my sinuses are playing out.
You can do that both together if you want to. And then you come up underneath so I can get both going. Yeah. And then around.
Okay. Finger compressions upward along the underside of the zygomatic arch from the bridge of the nose outwards. So you just got that one, okay? Sliding frictions outwards from the bridge of the nose along the cheek under the zygomatic arch 3 to 4 times.
I'm just going to go around it on the side again.
Okay, roll ears between thumb and index finger, then gently pull lobes down.
This is the best. Don't underestimate the power of the ears. Who knows anything about acupressure? Because your ears mirror your body. Okay? Upside down fetus. You got pressure points all through your ears. Yep. And we're going to go. We're going to do little ear pulls. Oops, sorry there. And pull out and pull down.
Does it count when like you were a little kid and your mum used to pull your ear?
Not quite. This is when you're a little kid and you don't feel the greatest, and you actually do roll your ears, don't you? Is it? Yeah.
Okay, prayer effleurage.
Okay. So
Join
this
palms
means
together with forearms against the jawline. Slide the palms and fingers in a smooth motion up the side of the face and into the head. Okay. Finger department to the forehead, drum finger pads over the forehead.
That's annoying.
Oh, that's a better department than the other ones.
well, we're going to do the other one. I'm doing that. No hacking, pounding, and cupping here.
Massage scalp using circular movements, thumb pressure, rubbing and pulling hair.
Okay. To pull the hair, you need to put your fingers inside the hair and grab the hair right down near the scalp so you can pull. Okay? So what you're not doing is, you know how if you go and pull someone's hair, you actually really hurt. This doesn't hurt, does it? No.
Feels good.
But it does feel really good. It's quite like I can actually do. So I can actually do a little bit of tugging on it.
How do you pull hair on Alex? When
You can do it. You can do it. Yeah. Yeah, you can.
Can't pull mine out.
And then
Okay, then warm hand compressions, join hands together noiselessly and vigorously rub hands together. Cut them over client's eyes.
The friction.
Okay, palmar compressions to the scalp. Hold the palms over the crown of the head for 10 to 20 seconds.
so it's the same. We're just going to do it here.
Okay, hair stroking and pulling. Pull fingers gently through the hair, then grip hair at the scalp and gently pull. Repeat over the entire head. Okay, and then neck stretch. Tilt head towards left shoulder using your left hand on the side of the head and push right shoulder inferiorly. Use your right palm over client's AC joint. Hold 20 seconds and repeat on the opposite side.
So at the end of it, do this. Just take your hands. Obviously through you guys, you're not going to be able to go quite this.
We can tell you. You know, a
Oh,
little
you
bit.
want carving, yeah.
My hair's really nodding.
It's all right. It's not too bad actually.
So I could brush my hair before I do it.
Yeah.
Now with this stretch, what we're going to do is we're going to take her head to the side, and we're going to just get your hand beside you. Yeah, that's it. and we're going to push down. Have I got PNF on that? I've got PNF on that.
Sorry.
Read that out again for me.
Read it out again.
I've got
Tilt
PNF.
head towards left shoulder using your left hand on the side of the head and push right shoulder inferiorly. Use your right palm over client's AC joint. Hold for 20 seconds.
Okay. I just wanted to know if I'd actually put it as a PNF or a static. Okay. Put the other way. There's a funny-
Good one.
Look at that. Look how they go.
Beautiful. Now, I was just going to show you, you can turn it off now if you like.